Jersey guy, I found your hat. Please don't appear in another PFR intro without it. People might start having a harder time telling us apart. Oh yeah, the last thing we need is for the subscribers to think that we're the same person. Preds lose 4-2 to the Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus, Ohio, in Nationwide Arena Wednesday night. Coming into this game, after all the dust had settled on Monday night, all the Preds needed was a win of any kind, and a Dallas Stars regulation loss. Well, they got half of it done, but they couldn't do the other half. Dante Fabro makes his long-awaited return to the Preds lineup to help relieve pressure on the Preds blue line. Unlike on Monday, today the Preds don't wait until the middle frame to open the scoring, as just 3 minutes into the first period, Tanner Jeannot wraps the puck around the Columbus net and finds the smallest hole between Merzlikins' pad and his left post and snipes it in the net. 1-0 Preds. Pretty even period on the shot clock, which I guess in retrospect should have been a warning for what would eventually happen in this game, but the Preds are content to have their 1-0 lead after the first. Early in the second period, UC Saros would unfortunately take a delay of game penalty served by Luke Cunnan, and on the ensuing power play, Roslovic would tie it for the Blue Jackets. The game is 1-1. Pretty even middle frame overall. With just over 2 minutes left to go in the middle frame, the play is in the Preds zone, and Calle Jarnkrok intercepts a pass from a Blue Jackets attacker, and he is off to the races, and then he has Ekholm with him, and it ends up being a 2-on-0 for the Preds. Jarnkrok keeps it, snipes it past Merzlikins. 2-1 Preds. And I bet all of you, and probably the Preds players, because I certainly felt like it, that the Preds were home and cool after that for at least a second period, that they were going to get out of it with the lead. But nope, because here comes the Blue Jackets. Under a minute to go in the second period, Bergstrom for the Blue Jackets uses Duchesne as a partial screen, but I still think Saros probably should have had it, and Bergstrom beats him 2-2 after 2. Minutes and seconds seem to drag by in the third period. Halfway through the third period, and it's still tied, and I'm wondering, why aren't the Preds more motivated to get these 2 points? What is going to be the moment that sparks them to try and fight to win this game? Well, it would appear Columbus taking the lead would wake them up, because just over 6.5 left to go in regulation. Columbus is cycling and doing circles around the Preds net. Preds aren't attacking. The Columbus isn't on the power play, but they're just letting Columbus cycle and cycle and cycle. And finally, Columbus gets the perfect shot they want. The Preds let them set up for. And Grigorenko makes it 3-2 Columbus. At least then you see some fight in the Preds, as just a bit later, Carrier carries the puck from Merzlikins' left right to the front of the net and tries to jam the puck in along with some other Preds forwards, but can't get it to go. 3.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Ryan Johansson has the puck with Roslovic draped over him like a cape, and Merzlikins makes the glove combination pad save on Johansson. Still down by 1 at this moment. I don't know if the Preds may have been told by the Preds bench, but Tampa has done them a huge favor. They have smoked Dallas by a score of 6-2. Tie this game and get it to overtime or a shootout and win it already. Saros is about to leave the Preds bench and gets so far away that the Preds make a bonehead play and Columbus gets a breakaway, and Saros, who hasn't cleared the ice yet, is able to get back in time and make the breakaway save to keep the Preds only down by 1. Preds try to set up in the Columbus zone, but old habits die hard as they don't get enough traffic in front of Columbus's net to get shots on her and try to get a rebound, and Columbus scores into the empty net. Borkstrand's second of the game. Blue Jackets win the game 4-2. So again, Preds, you don't get the full job done. Monday, you were supposed to win in regulation, and tonight, Dallas lost for you in regulation, but you didn't win. I just checked moneypuck.com. Somehow, the Preds playoff chances went up with these results tonight from 91% to 95%. PredsNation, it all comes down to ultimately this. Dallas is 4 points back, a game in hand, and 3 less regulation wins. If Dallas loses in regulation Friday night again in Tampa, Preds are in. If Dallas only gets a point on Friday, all Nashville's going to need on Saturday is a point, and they're in. If Dallas wins on Friday night, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there on Saturday, won't we? It's going to be an interesting weekend. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media by clicking on a channel name. Be ready to be a Tampa Bay cheerleader on Friday night. Or maybe be ready to hit the panic button on the weekend.